There.
This is why we need interns.
All that build up for nothing. So the Pirates qualified for the wild card, and so did the Kansas City Royals. And so now, and this is what I love about languishing franchises making it back to the postseason, because what's the first thing everybody talks about on ESPN today? This is the first time since 1985 that the Kansas City Royals have made the postseason. So what does that immediately strike up in my head? What do I envision of, Steve, when I think 85 Kansas City Royals? Or 1980s?
George Brett Pimetire?
Yes.
Of course.
That's what I want. That's what I want
That
to
is
see.
one of the most fevered
Oh, my God. It's fantastic.
videos ever.
It's one of the all-time sports meltdowns.
Oh, yeah.
It ranks up there with anything Lou Pinella's ever done. You know? And that minor league guy that took the base into the center field bullpen. That guy, I should know that guy's name because he's legendary. But yeah, I almost want somebody from the Royals to just storm out of the bullpen or the dugout and just start yelling at the umpire just for old time's sake.
Yeah,
doesn't have to be provoked. Doesn't have to have a reason. Just do it for old time's sake. But you have the
no, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. By the way, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and it's just amazing that not only did they both advance to the postseason, but they both have home games.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, mind you, if they do advance to the next round, they have horrendous road games. Kansas City would play at LA to start, and Pittsburgh would be at Washington, which, God bless them, that would be difficult. But yeah, I mean, that's something else, man.
The Oakland Athletics traveled to the Kansas City Royals in the American League wild card round. The Royals, who used a really hot August, 19-10 they went, and they managed to hold on in 15-11 in September after a pretty mediocre start. They were 17-10 in June, so they picked it up then, but they had a rough July as well. So you look for which team has the momentum, and the Oakland Athletics, well, they don't have any of it right now. They were 12-17 in August. They were 10-16 in September. Everyone wants to point to the Yannis Cespedes trade, but they also stopped pitching, and which is kind of ironic because all of these trades were made to hoard pitching. The deal to acquire Jeff Samardzija, the deal to acquire John Lester, but now here goes Lester to win this game, and now you don't have to waste Sonny Gray. So this is the reason why you made that trade if you're Billy Beane, so that you could trot out a top-notch starter in a one-game series and not have to worry about screwing your playoff rotation.
Yeah. But how much stress is on Oakland with the season they had up until the last couple months?
Well, Adam,
I mean, they were expected to be in the Angels' position right now.
Adam Dunn, who is retiring, who was traded to the A's just so that he could have a shot at the postseason, says that they are so relieved that they made it to the playoffs that he expects them to be relaxed. And I think that is the absolute worst description that he could have given of that team.
Absolutely.
You're relieved. You haven't accomplished a damn thing. You hung on and clawed, which I understand feeling relieved, but you can't let up. You can't relax. You know what I mean? And you want to talk about pressure. Billy Beane traded probably the best home run hitter that we'll see for the next 3, 4, 5 years in Yannis Cespedes for John Lester. If Lester goes out and just has a dog of a game, then you just totally screwed your whole season, because the A's were operating at a fever pitch when that happened. So let me throw this overreacting argument here. If you're Oakland A's ownership and this backfires in Billy Beane's face, do you fire Billy Beane?
No.
I know it's not realistic, but I just
I don't think you can. And for a lot of reasons. You know, he has made this team successful again, which they were atrocious for quite a while. And then how much notoriety has he brought the team thanks to Brad Pitt? Where people, after the big Earthquake World Series and Ben McGuire and Canseco leaving the team, Oakland just fell into complete anonymity. And because of the way he was running the team and because of the book and because of the movie, now Oakland's relevant again. People know about Oakland. People are interested in Oakland. And a lot of that is because of Billy Beane. You could even say the majority of that is because of Billy Beane. So, for them to have, I would say, a successful season. Obviously, they made it to the wild card. But for them to have if they lose this game, a pseudo-successful season, I don't think it's realistic for them to get rid of him at all. Because, this team is, every year they're getting better. So you could only assume that next year they're going to show improvement again.
And for the record, I just was trying to start an argument with you.
Oh, I know. You like poking the bear.
I do. I don't think that you go that far or anything, but it does make this season completely wasted. I mean,
yeah.
Besides the fact that you're not playing anymore, you went and you made all these moves to safeguard against this very scenario happening, and then you basically screw the pooch. So the person feeling the most pressure right now is John Lester, and not just because his team is counting on him to keep their season going, but because his acquisition pretty much blew up the team rhythm-wise from a chemistry standpoint.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like we said a couple shows ago, it really screwed with the mojo. There was great chemistry. They were playing as a team. And then making that little bit of a move and shuffling things up a little was enough to just completely throw them off kilter. And better than anybody, out of most sports, being in a rhythm in baseball is very important. Once you have something rolling, don't want to really mess with that. You want to just let it go and let it roll itself out, let it work to its full potential, and then when you go in and just shift things, it threw a whole wrench into it.
I agree. All right, well, we got off on a little bit of a tangent in the beginning of this, so we ran over a little bit, but let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we will go through the two wild card Major League Baseball playoff games and give you our prediction of what we think is going to happen going forward. You're listening to 87 Sports Fans live on Late Night Sports Radio.
Second to keep breathing in the moment before it's gone. You never know when love is lost until you find just what it costs to be wrong. I wonder if you think of me passing by, you think you see me coming. I wonder if you pull me in, kiss me just one time again. Coming and the nights will keep on going till they're tired, falling fast asleep and as they dream of ghosts of beats filled with desire. The chance of life is all around, a chance to take is always found. Writing on the lullabies on the lonely living life. Baby, you're a mystery. Tell me what's a girl gotta do? Looking at the history doesn't seem to give any clue. Just when I think I understand it all, you seem to unravel some more. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, I never known nobody like you. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, now I know. Baby, you're dynamic. Ooh, la, la, ooh, la, 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 oh. Yeah, you keep me guessing, I'm confessing now, well, baby, it's true. I never know nobody like you. Baby, you're an enigma. Baby, you're a riddle, I'm caught up in the middle of you. I'm trying to think bigger, but I can't seem to figure it through. I wanna make it better, but now I'm scared of looking a fool. Oh, baby, no, I've never been very good at playing it cool.